But earlier today, Senator Tol, who has championed preparedness against calamity and has also worked on some reforms in education, brought up an important point. So I just like to acknowledge that and give him the floor. I think he wants to formalize that into an amendment.
Yes, we recognize our distinguished Majority Leader, Senator Francis Tolentino.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just some sundry amendments. Mr. President, I just realized that a few minutes ago, and in the presence here of some of our distinguished academicians from Zamboanga Peninsula, from the Bangsamoro, from Cebu, I just got hold of some notes that in terms of interconnectivity, Region 11, the Zamboanga Peninsula had the lowest proportion of households with internet access at 28.5%. And the same is true, Mr. President, with other areas wherein we just approved some state universities being renamed or upgraded. So kailangan talaga, Mr. President, habang inaaprubahan natin yung napakaraming panukalang batas patungkol po sa pagtatayo, pag-upgrade ng maraming state universities, dapat lang po sumabay po yung internet access, connectivity, dahil kailangan po ito ng mga estudyante natin para makapag-aral. Kahapon po o kamakalwa, ikinuwento ko po yung isang grade 12 student na namatay dahil magpipiso load, 13 years old. Kaya nga po, Mr. President, meron po ako mga panukalang pagbabago sa Senate Bill number 2699 if the good sponsor would agree. On page 7, Mr. President, line 28, after the semicolon, insert the following. Provided that, comma, areas near educational institutions shall be prioritized.
What does the sponsor say?
Sir President, we agree with the premise. Paputol-putol ang internet doon and they had to tolerate it for so long. Buti na lang may toll sila dito sa Senado. So we accept, Mr. President.
Walang tutol. Is there any objection? Ulitin ko, walang utol, walang tutol. The chair hears none. The amendment is accepted.
Thank you. We thank the good sponsor for helping us attempt to bridge the digital divide by promoting educational equality and fostering a more informed and skilled population. Lalong-lalo na po yung mga pamantasan na naaprubahan natin kanina. Kasunod po noon, Mr. President, on page 22, line 2, after the word NTC, insert a period and the following. In times of national emergencies or other disasters or calamities, comma, NTC shall ensure that DTIPs shall provide continuous and uninterrupted service to agencies and institutions providing aid, comma, treatment and assistance to those affected thereby. Ang dahilan po nito, Mr. President, is that we will be ensuring uninterrupted data transmission during national emergencies, which is vital for effective disaster response and recovery by mandating continuous service for agencies and institutions, and this include private institutions providing aid. This amendment guarantees that the crucial communication channels remain open, facilitating coordination and support for affected communities. Kung papayag po ang ginagalang nating sponsor, Mr. President.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. And in fact, Senator Subiri also has, in essence, the same proposals amendment. So acknowledging the two gentlemen's proposal. And not only do we accept it, but I think very clear that on the record. So, kasi for you to be able to ensure that they will provide continuous uninterrupted service, kailangan i-prioritize din sila yung internet access dun sa mga area na yon. Kasi kung wala namang access sa area na yon, kaya may bagyo, may lindol o walang access. So, well taken, it's accepted, and it's a reminder that every single island of the country, every single area should have internet coverage.
Hearing no objection, the amendment is hereby accepted. Thank you.
Thank you, good sponsor. Maraming salamat po, Your Honor. Finally, my last proposed amendment has something to do with the first amendment. On the same page, between, I'm now referring to the same page and section between lines 4 and 5, insert a new subsection C to read as follows. Subsection C, for student users enrolled in any public or private educational institutions to be provided with appropriate discount as part of the TTIP's corporate social responsibility, unquote. Mr. President, ang pakay po nito is that I have here records in my possession, the five fastest growing regions in the Philippines reporting download and upload speeds surpassing 90 Mbps are the following. Calabarzon, kung saan napakarami pong universities. Ang pinakamataas, 99.55. Subalit, Mr. President, Eastern Visayas region has the lowest median fixed download speed of 38.43 Mbps. Despite the fact, Mr. President, that we are infusing and an enormous amount of government resources and creating several universities, upgrading universities in Eastern Visayas, Mr. President. So, hindi lang po siguro Calabarzon, dapat po buong Pilipinas ay magkaroon ng malakas na internet access ang ating mga mag-aaral, lalong-lalo na po yung nag-aaral sa BARM na napakababa po ng kanilang speed at tinatawag na po silang geographically isolated and disadvantaged area, Mr. President. Kung ikukumpara sa Wi-Fi speed ng Metro Manila and some 601 cities and municipalities. So the purpose, Mr. President, is really to provide students with the appropriate tools and enhance digital literacy and foster and improve the quality of education, Mr. President. This will, in effect, empower students to have a more equitable educational environment, paving the way for the brighter future aspirationally, Mr. President, if the good sponsor would accept.
Sir President, we accept the reason, the principle. I just like to see a nod from Senator Subiri because in essence, he has the same amendment. Is the wording is acceptable to him, we will accept the amendment of Senator Tolentino. No? So the thumbs up means it is. And
Just for the record, I can see also the thumbs up of Senator Subiri.
so malamang yan mangyari, Mr. President, sa IRR. But I just wanted to mention that we don't only take this bill in isolation kasi yung e-gov bill, e-governance, at saka yung creation of the ICT and other bills on ICT, at saka yung pagkakaroon ng master plan, no, sa ating digital highway. So kasi kahit ang gaganda ng plano mo sa ICT, kung hindi ka connected, wala rin. Di ba? So I want to accept that proposal, not only that proposal, honor that concept, di ba, that those who need it most, yung connectivity. Having said that, if all of these different laws work, we hope to have free Wi-Fi in the schools to help the students. But of course, they should also have affordable prices, whether they're at home, in dormitories, or even traveling while they're doing their studies. Thank you for that, Senator Tolentino.
Thank you. It's accepted. Hearing no objection, the amendment is hereby accepted.
Maraming salamat po, Your Honor. Maraming salamat din po kay Senator Subiri. Malaking tulong po ito sa ating mga kabataan na gusto talagang mag-aral kahit po sa mga 10 oras ng gabi. Subalit nahihirapan dahil mahina yung signal, walang connection sa internet. Maraming salamat po. I have no further amendments, Your Honor. Thank you again for accepting.
Thank you, Majority Leader. With the permission of the presiding officer, totuloy ko lang yung aking amendments.
You are recognized at sumasang-ayon ang presiding officer na ituloy mo.
Okay.
Ginoong Senador.